I think Deutsche Bank is in more trouble than anybody out there really knows. I think that they are hiding the trouble that they're in. Find out more now, and I'll explain. I think Deutsche Bank is in an awful lot of trouble right now, and I think it's a lot more than people realize. Let me get to the nitty gritty here and explain. First off, do you remember not long ago, Deutsche Bank had to pay a finalized settlement to the U.S. Department of Justice for $7.2 billion. They had only put away about $6 billion for total litigation on all their problems they had. So that fine of $7.2 billion was more than they had even anticipated. Plus, they've taken a loss in the last quarter of 2016. And the thing is I think that Deutsche Bank went in to try to raise $8 billion worth of capital just in the last, just on March 22nd. I think the reason is absolute desperation. I think they're almost completely out of working capital. So I think what's really going on here is they decided to make a fire sale of their bank stock. They're going to sell their own stock in their own bank at a fire sale, almost 40% off. Does that tell you how desperate they are? That they're going to sell their own bank stock for 40% off? So the starting bid on this bank stock was rather high. Let's take a look here real quick. Let's pull up the chart, and the starting bid on the bank stock. Well, right now their stock is running at 15.52 euro. That's what it closed Friday night at. And the Deutsche Bank bank stock here, Deutsche Bank was going to launch an $8 billion, 8.5 billion US, 8 billion euro. They were going to sell shares in the bank at a 39% discount off of Friday's closing price on March 21st. Now, that's not very long ago. Of 19.14 euros. That was the closing price, right? And so they were going to give a 39% discount on that closing price. Well, that brought the final price down to €11, 11.67 euros. So just over about 11.5 euros, right? With a 39% discount. But right now, Deutsche Bank just closed on Friday night here at 15.52. So they've dropped just from the 20th of March here. They have dropped their price down from 19 down to 15. Just since the 21st of March. That's 3 days. What's that? 3 days. In 3 days, they've dropped from... because today is the Friday the 24th, and from the 21st of March to the 24th, they've dropped from 19, let me see, what is it here? They've dropped from 19.14 euro down to 15.52 euro. Now, that's a significant drop. And now, the thing is I did a little bit of math here, and that 39% discount just in the last couple days has been dwindled down to a 32% discount. So just in the last 3 days, if you'd bought 3 days ago, you've lost 7% of your discount already. At that rate, there won't be any discount. And before long, unless there's a good-sized discount, nobody's going to buy that crap. Seriously. unless there's a good discount. Unless you're going to get a good discount, are you going to take the risk to buy this stuff? Because basically, their Deutsche Bank started to feed on its own carcass at this point. And we see their stock prices plummeting. Now, if that wasn't all, guess what? There's more. It's going to get worse. Let me read the article here. I'll take a look at it anyway. Deutsche Bank is awaiting a regulatory penalty for FX misconduct. The Federal Reserve, New York Department of Financial Services, according to Bloomberg report, the penalty is related to its misconduct in the foreign exchange market. They're facing another huge fine that could be in the billions. And they're out of working capital. And their stock price is dropping so quick that I could see very shortly that they won't be able to sell even their stock that they're trying to give at a 39% discount, or say a 40% discount. They won't even be able to sell that because it's already down to a 32% discount. And in 3 or 4 more days, it might be down to a 12% discount or a 15% discount. And 3 or 4 days later, it might be down to no discount at all because the price might be down. If Deutsche Bank falls down to 11.67 euros for their stock, then you've got no discount whatsoever. And who's going to buy that? Who's going to grab a fallen knife? You know, I mean, are you gonna grab a hold of that thing when she's fallen to the floor and no discount whatsoever? Nobody's gonna be a buyer. They're not gonna have any buyers for their $8 billion in stock if that happens. And then what? Then how are they gonna pay this latest fine that's coming? Well, the answer is this might be your black swan. That's what the answer is. We've known that Deutsche Bank has been falling like an old lady falling. I'm falling for ages now. This might be it. Keep your eye on this. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next article.